you couldn't hold nothing on your stomach. That's for sure. When you, what little you could eat, you know, scrounge potatoes and stuff is all you had. And God, one time I was rummaging around in this one barn we was in, and I found a little cache of carrots. And I ate some raw carrots, and boy, I crapped them out just like shitting shrapnel. It hurt. Didn't even come any near digesting raw carrots. Your stomach was that bad. I never forget that.
Wow.
Didn't get no good out of them at all.
Well, did you guys have a lot of problems with sickness and diseases? And
a lot of diarrhea.
Uh-huh.
And this one kid, I don't know whatever become of him, but one of the other guys took him under his wing, but he was sick, and I said, I'm never going to make it. He was weeping away. And this guy said, oh, you're going to be good. Just be careful. So on. And I often wondered if he ever did make it. He was really down and out. But it's comical, you know, you get thinking how primitive, I guess you'd say, back to animalism. You get, you're walking along, and this might have been even before we hit that British camp, but these barns, you know, they shovel all the common ore out the side, but they'd have a big, long ramp of planks to run the wheelbars out.
Right.
And I often thought that how you get where you don't give a damn. Everybody sitting there with their bare ass in a whole row because you got the diarrhea. I laugh at that. Probably a dozen or 15 guys lined up like a bunch of old birds. Everybody. It was comical. Everybody got the diarrhea.
Oh,
Jesus. She couldn't hold nothing down.
Huh. And that was the whole way through, like when you were in the camps too?
Well,
or was it better there?
You mean after we got out? You mean
well, no. Say before you, when you were still in the Stalag.
Oh no, there you're all right then. Yeah, yeah, you're all right at that time. But this is on the road. Once you didn't have nothing to eat, hardly.
Right.
Scrounging a potato now and then. Boy,
it must have been tough marching 10 or 20 kilometers a day on nothing.
You know, not like nowadays. You see wind. You're out walking in the wind.
Yeah.
And I can remember days you're walking into that old strong who was walking west all the time. You're leaning against that wind and you don't hardly have enough strength to push against it.
Huh.
And how you walk in the wind, you don't think nothing of it.
How were the guards?
Oh, they was all right. They didn't bother you. If you had to stop on the road, take a leak, they didn't bother you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what did...
It's amazing how weak you get. I thought that in later years, like how I lean into that wind there and just force yourself to push against a probably 15, 20 mile wind.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe it. You're so weak and don't know it. But I never rode they call it the cronk wagon. Cronk means you're sick.
Uh-huh.
And they had towards the last end of that trip, I guess the last half, why they had an old farm wagon with a team. And some guys might have been legally sick and some were just goof-offs. They would ride the old cronk wagon. I said, I'm never...
Must have met quite an interesting crew.
Yeah. I just didn't want to get emotional about it.
Well, that's part of the experience.
But anyhow, I never did. I never did write it. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, you think back on the, like any time in your life, you think back on the good times, but I think more so than the bad times. You remember a lot of funny stuff and so on. Yeah. Another favorite pastime on the days when we'd be resting at a farm, you know. One of the favorite, when we left the camp originally there in Poland, everybody had the fleas at that time, but for some reason the fleas, I don't know if they couldn't stand the traveling or what, but they left us. But then, sleeping in them old barns, you got lice.
Uh-huh.
And so the favorite pastime then was sitting there picking the nits out of your pubic hair. Picking the lice and looking for the nits. Everybody's sitting there like a bunch of animals.
Oh, God. Now, this was in the winter weather, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, after we left February 7th, and we got out there April something, you see. So, March and April, you had some nice weather. Windy, but sunny. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, now, what kind of stuff, favorite pastimes did you guys have while you were in the camp you were talking about?
Well, our main camp, I played with poker a lot.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go too much for playing ball because you had guys like they get a good team from each barracks. Well, then you had all these hot shot players. I didn't try to muscle in there. So mostly you could walk around the compound,
Right.
which is a pretty big area. Walk around for exercise, and but I learned to play chess there.
Yeah.
But played a lot of poker, read a lot of books, and I was keeping a track of all the books I read, but I don't know where they're listed. I read a lot of books there. Red Cross furnished all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Now, you got a bunch of other little knickknacks from that time.
But, other than that cigarette case, now this other stuff, the one other little folding cigarette thing, I got that at this British camp, at the Stalag 11B, whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember what else I got, but something else I picked up there. But then my silverware, of course, that was issued when we was back at the Stalag Luft IV.
Uh-huh.
That and I guess that's it. My dog tag, of course, they issue you a German dog tag. I got that.
Uh-huh. Now, you got a little wooden cage with a ball in it.
Yeah, I carved that in while I was in prison camp, just for something to do, I just found a little hunk of wood, like I have a 3/4 inch board, and I carved a chain out. Do you remember the chain?
Yeah, I remember the chain.
About several links.
Yeah.
And then this little ball. And all I did, like I took a safety razor blade and broke it off on a bevel, sort of.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we had tape. I don't remember if I just use it like it would, just sit there and peck away, nothing else to do. And I don't know how long it took me, but I know it took a long time to whittle in like that.
Because you were in the camp for how long?
I was in there from middle of June until February 7th.
Okay.
July, August, September, October, November, July, August, September, October, November, December, 6. January, 7 months, see. We was there a long time. 7.5 months. Something like that. Yeah.
Now, you ended up with a little German flag off a vehicle?
You mean that swastika thing?
Yeah.
Where'd
you pick that up?
Well, I can't remember if I found that in a German truck along the road. Must have been, because I sure didn't get in prison camp.
Uh-huh.
And then this one knife that I have now, because my mother gave it back to me. Remember that old butcher knife thing?
No.
I got that out of the glove compartment of a German truck. See, there's a lot of abandoned trucks. After we left this 11B and was walking west,
Right.
oh hell, the road was littered with German trucks. And I never did get a German pistol. I'd like to have, but this butcher knife I found in a glove compartment of a German truck. We was walking along, going west, and I just scrounging around in the trucks.
Uh-huh.
But as we were walking, I didn't realize at the time what these were, but they had to be like dikes that you see even up here along the Sacramento River.
Right.
And there's roads along the top. Well, besides us walking, there was thousands of German soldiers. Everybody wanted to go west. They didn't want to have to surrender to the Russians.
Right.
And this dike road we were walking on, and before long it became jammed with German trucks. They just get out and walk on, head west on foot.
Really?
And the American GIs up there, they was taking these trucks, pushing over the edge, let them go down over, let them go out, down the damn incline.
Just to get rid of them.
Just to get undo the road, yeah.
Oh.
I'll never forget that. I remember how many they rolled off the edge.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hell, the old Germans run like mice, I tell you. Rats trying to leave a sinking ship. God. Everybody going west.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know where they all ended up. I suppose in some kind of a internment camp.
Uh-huh.
But then, that's after we got across this dike and all that road, that's when we got with the American GIs.
Uh-huh.